Let's speak now to the royal historian, Kate Williams, who joins us now from central London. Kate, good morning to you.
Good morning. Good morning. Good to be here.
Well, if we're like this after a couple of months of pregnancy, what are we going to be like when the baby's born?
Well, you're so right. I mean, that's it, isn't it? Already, they've said this child is the most influential child in history, and it's not even 12 weeks in the womb. And the royal governess of the Queen Elizabeth, she said royals are only private in the womb because the minute they get out, they're public property. Well, this is even kind of more intense. This child is already a national obsession, a world obsession. Kate is on the front page of most of our newspapers this morning, but she is all over the world. I mean, every news channel is covering this, the Americans, the Europeans. It is big news. It's big news in China. It's big news in India. I mean, you know, we don't get this kind of coverage for air for most of the European royal families, but the British royal family, you know, the world just is galvanised. And so this big news that really the royals have been forced into revealing because of the hospital visit has kind of, you know, taken the world over. And there's talk of, you know, the speculation in the newspapers and the Telegraph this morning that it might be twins. That's why she's so ill. Talk about the succession, bets going on the names. The current forward bets are Elizabeth for a girl. I mean, you know, we have got baby fever, but of course we are going to have to wait to see the baby until probably June or July. We've got quite a long time to wait for all of us.
It's not stopping us, though, is it?
No, it's not stopping us. I mean, when Princess Elizabeth was born, even though she wasn't going to be in line to the throne, her uncle, of course, King Edward VIII, he was the one who was in line. There were sacks and sacks of baby toys delivered, and I think, you know, that currently the Buckingham Palace postman is going to be struggling under the stuff that's going to arrive over the next few days. Flowers and baby grows. Of course, William got a baby grow, you know, just recently on the engagement. Baby grows and books and everything. And royal children are absolutely a subject of fascination, and this is the big problem for the royals. You know, Kate Middleton is the first, you know, commoner spouse. You know, she's not royal. She's not from an aristocratic family like Lady Diana. She's from a very wealthy middle-class background, but a middle-class background all the same. And William loves the fact she had a childhood that was, you know, very normal, about brownies and sleepovers, and they want to give their child a normal childhood. But how can they, surrounded by the world's media? I mean, this child, whether it is a girl or a boy, the big change in the succession laws, girl or a boy, is going to be our future monarch. And then, you know, this child, if it might not come to the throne until 2072, the Windsors live for a long time.
Well, I wanted to talk about that because that is a serious point, isn't it? Because the baby will be born third in line to the throne. And
yes.
Speculation this morning, we may never, certainly in our lifetime, see a younger monarch.
Yes, you're exactly right. I mean, in history, we love our young monarchs. Victoria was 18. Elizabeth II, of course, was only 25, a young mother, newly married, beautiful. Elizabeth I, we love them coming to the throne young. That's what we like. But in Britain, we're changing. Britain is much more of an older population. We're becoming much more top-heavy, really, as a population. That's what's happening to our royal family. You know, the Windsors do live forever, and the Queen is looking as if she's very long-lived, as girls, of course, live for much longer as well. So it's possible this child may not come to the throne until, say, 2072, will rule into the 22nd century. I won't see it. And, you know, I think we've really got to kind of reassess our notion of monarchs, because we love the young ones. We love the idea it's a new monarchy, it's a new regeneration, a new spring or a new birth. I think we have to now start thinking that we like the experience that princes and princesses of Wales create while they're waiting, essentially. Because, you know, Charles has been waiting for a rather long time, and this may be also the case for William and his child as well. And, you know, this really changes a lot of the dynamic. In the old days, it was the older statesmen, Churchill and Elizabeth II. Increasingly, the king is, you know, quite a lot older than the Prime Minister.
You may not be around to see it, but you've sold it to me in such a way I'm going to stick around. Sounds rather exciting.
Well,
Kate.
we could freeze ourselves. We could freeze ourselves and reincarnate ourselves or something. But I think unless I cut down on my crisps, I won't be here.
OK, Kate. It's taken a bizarre twist, but we're going to leave it there. Thank you very much, Kate Williams.
Couldn't stand it. You're cantankerous enough already. It's